That's fine.
That's fine. And can you
Well,
explain us
yeah.
what is about? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
you already.
No. I've given you all the instructions, so you know what it's all about. No,
We're just to ask Linda. She
yeah,
knows.
exactly. No. What is it that we're doing? It's the let's see. Let's get the right date. It's the 25th of April. Let's
Yes.
get the right
Yes.
time zone for the UK. It's 3 o'clock Sunday, 3 o'clock afternoon till 3 in the morning. But of course, the last slot was going to be from 3 till 4. But now we're pleased that we've got Johnny Jack is going to come on and do the last segment, just like he did at last year's Marathon. So in actual fact, we initially had a baker's dozen time slots. We've now increased that to 14. So it's an hour later in Belgium, because you're an hour ahead, aren't you, in Belgium? Yeah. And so yes, as far as Wisconsin is concerned, that's 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 in the evening. And that was the Hod's idea. And he does have some good ideas, and he had a very good idea for the title, but credit's where credit's due, because Sharon, it was you that actually coined the phrase. What was it Mark had come up with?
He said keep talking till they're free or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like that. Surely it'd be better. You know, I can't avoid putting my opinion in and things. You know, if I think it sounds better. And I was like, what about keep talking? You know, keep talking till they're walking. That's got a better ring to it. Sorry, Mark, but you know.
Yes. And was it not also there was keep talking about Brendan.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember
keeping it classy for Brendan Dassey.
Yeah, for Dassey. Yeah.
But then what he did do is he did say the Mark did come up with this sort of subtitle, "It Really Matters," which of course is from Stacey's song list repertoire, and so I think we've got you down for around about 9 p.m., which is about 3 o'clock afternoon, prime time for Wisconsin. But if you want to tell us a little bit about what you've been up to, Sharon, particularly since obviously we lost the dude, and you know, in fairness, yourself and the dude were in full swing going on about the, you know, stuff like the independence, but also fun stuff like looking at what had been in the local news. And some of that was on the Doctor Who channel of his.
The independent stuff was on the Doctor Who channel, and the fun stuff was on our wee channel, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you know, the thing is that you've been very busy, as we can tell by the T-shirt. Very involved.
Been there, done that, got the T-shirt, you know. Literally. This is not official merchandise. This is just bought for me. I just wanted it for myself, you know.
Yes.
So when the door goes, I can open the door and advertise, you know. And but yeah, I've been very busy since well before the documentary. I've been very busy with. Well, you know, back in last Marathon, I had Dr. Sangelino on.
Yes.
And we're concentrating on the Luke Mitchell and obviously the sad murder of Jodie Jones.
Yes.
So when we found out there was going to be a documentary coming out, we knew we had to take action and get there. So I had a group of people that were really quite loyal supporters for Luke anyway. So and they were, you know, great people to go on with. So I was like, come on, we'll, you know, work together, because people are going to be, I knew from the Making a Murderer communities, I just know that people look for somewhere. You're like, where can I go? Where can I get more information? You know, so it was like we set it up, and it's really just snowballed. We've got over 5,000 members. The team are amazing. I couldn't be more proud of them. And they're all doing, I'm getting them doing videos now, and I mean, they're doing it, I mean, all credits to them. They're just fantastic. So they really are. So, and they're very influenced by Richard, even although he's not actually there. So it's actually fantastic.
Yeah, it's great, because it's to use a legal term, it's like the dude's progeny, isn't it? You know,
I was calling him Grandpa Cozy to them. You know, so it's like, it's because I mean, obviously I was like very close with him and what he was doing. I was like behind the scenes. I wasn't like up there doing the videos all the time with him, but So I know how these, logistically, how you need to have everybody in the right place. So.
Grandpa Cozy, I
Yeah,
tell you,
Cozy.
when he can't get his Dr. Pepper, it's definitely grumpy Cozy. I don't know about Grandpa.
Yeah, well, that's what it kind of was, because the whole ethos of the way the groups run and all that, it's very much keep it classy. They all know that phrase, and it's funny because they watch Richard's videos, and I'm like, watch this one and watch that one, and they get all inspired, and they're like, oh, actually, he's just a normal guy. We can do that, So it's, it's really good.
Yep.
So he's not here, but he's there.
And would it be fair to say that that one of the things that sort of endears the dude to yourself is the fact that, of course, he can trace his Scottish roots, can't he?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And he was very proud of his Scottish roots, as we know. He was very, very proud of his Scottish roots, and he was a very strong fighter for Scottish independence. I think he's actually going to be known, if we get our independence, as one of the heroes that helped to fight the cause. Well, so he's actually got not just a big following in the making a murderer, he's got a big following in the independence movement as well.
Well, of course, the thing is, the only time I've ever needed to sort of truly apologise to him, I mean, I used to do one or two wind-ups with him, but the one thing I had
one or two, just one or two,
but the one I really had to apologise to him was when he said, I'm going to get a kilt, and I said, oh, that's great, I said, I'll send you a tie,
yes.
and he said, so I've done a video of me with my kilt and my tie. I thought, great, and then when I saw it, he had literally just got a kilt. There was no
Edinburgh School girl. It was an Edinburgh School.
Yeah, there was no sparring, there was no sashes or anything like that.
Skiing do or anything like that. I know.
So I said, dude, when you got the kilt, did it not come with all the other stuff you normally get with it? And obviously not. And as you say, just looked like
as we always said, that Edinburgh School girl.
and not so pretty girl from the prime of Miss Jean Brodie.
No, exactly. I know. Yeah,
anyway,
and it was the white socks. I think that was the problem. It was the white socks.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much the kilt and the shirt, because you can kind of get away with that, because guys wear like a t-shirt and a kilt and they can kind of dress it down. I said that to him. I went, you should have just worn a t-shirt with it, and that would have looked fine.
Yeah.
The white shirt and the socks and looking like something out of Alice in Wonderland in that studio. It was.
But of course, we laugh about it. But of course, the whole purpose of that video, the whole purpose of him making the video was to do what the obviously the Advocacy Foundation is hoping to do. But I believe that when it comes to your slot, Sharon, you're not going to be doing it solo. You've got a sidekick.
Yes, I have my lovely Jerome with me, my other half.
Oh, la la.
Not in marriage. My husband's not needing to be jealous. So yes, Jerome and I are teaming up together, aren't we, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm really pleased to be part of this.
Yeah,
event.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Jerome, you've been following, with I'm trying to think how long ago did I first come across you? It's going back a while, isn't it, Jerome?
Yeah. Maybe three or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
3, about 3 or 4.
Yeah. What was it about? A joint question, ladies and gentlemen. What was it in particular about the dude that? Sorry, I suppose I should use his proper name.
He does have a foundation after him. You think
Eric Jose. Eric Jose.
Yeah.
Jose.
What was it that sort of made you gravitate, shall we say, towards his channel? Sharon first. What was it that first sort of?
Well, I'm a crafter, and I like listening to people when I'm doing something, and I like the way that he was reading things out.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to like sit and be glued, because he was reading out. But that's just a practicality for me, right? But definitely his personality was he just dragged you in, even though I was like meant to not be watching it, I was like ending up sitting watching it. He just had that something, I don't know, I think we can't really put a finger on it, what he had, but he just had that star quality. I hate using that phrase because it kind of you know, that's just not even enough of a praise for him, you know. He just had this beautiful energy that just shone out of him, that just made me really drawn in and listen. Even if I didn't always agree with him, I still listened and I was still drawn in.
you know, at one time, and I don't know if you remember this, but there was one time when he was actually a moderator for the family Facebook support group.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I think he was kept quite busy with that. And what struck me was the fact that, you know, I always used to refer to the family Facebook group of moderators as all the ladies. And then all of a sudden they've got a dude in there, you know.
Yeah, well,
I think he was the only dude that ever did manage to become a moderator. Exactly. Because to become a moderator of a Facebook group, that takes some doing, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, my team, they've got to have the right stuff to be moderators, and then they have to be even better to be admins. They know what they're doing when they're coming on my team.
I mean, you know, me
high benchmark.
Yeah, as soon as I discovered that I could give people those blue spanners.
Yeah, you didn't know what it was. I know. You were like, oh, you know, and it was like, I don't, you know, if you get a spanner, you get a spanner. If you don't, you know, like, I don't put any weight on excitement of that, you know.
Yeah. Seriously, the first person ever to hand out spanners on my channel was Ali Apperson.
Yeah.
Because she was a guest on the very first Mammothon, and in fact, I think how it worked was I was coming in straight after Ali, who had done her slot, and you know we had like a 15-minute sort of changeover, and she sort of took control and said, right, okay, so we're going to make this, that, and this, and the give them spanners. What? Just to explain, what do the people that have the spanners, what do they do when you're doing
they get the links? See, if you're talking about something and you were maybe talking about a specific document and you know where it is, they can get the link. Other regular people can't add the link. They can also remove people if they're causing a bit of trouble, give them a timeout or block them. And generally have a sort of power trip over the other people in the chat.
I always remember when I made you know, particularly like the T1, when I made him an admin, and he was like, huh, what have you done?
Yeah, I know, it's funny.
Yep. So anyway, we've just got 2 more minutes to go. I take it goes without saying that you're looking forward to next weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And hopefully the idea is to not only raise awareness of the Advocacy Foundation, but also to get, if people are generous enough to contribute, I can tell you that Mark Hodinett should be working as we speak on doing a little promotional video to advertise what the foundation is about.
Good.
And I mean, the thing is, Sharon, what you're saying about, you know, you've got people in your group that are being encouraged to make their own videos. That's exactly what the dude was all about, wasn't it? You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
they really are. They're great. But I always say it's a lot to do with the encouragement and the support and letting people realise they can do more than you know. They have the idea, but they think people are always like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. But when I think of how long it took for the people in the Making a Murderer community to branch out, you know, it's like they're really, you know, they're doing amazing. I just couldn't be more proud.
I mean, I always remembered, and the dude kept talking about this for ages, and I'll keep banging on about this. When we went to Manitowoc in 2019 to the rally, we had Mark had organised a get together of everybody in the Baymont, and one of the supporters had received a message from Jerry Buting, and it said, look, you know, these keep doing what you're doing. You know, there are people out there, they're like vampires. They don't want the light shone on them. By talking about it, you are doing exactly what they don't want,
absolutely.
you know, so.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because we're hitting everywhere. We've got every social media platform covered. We're not just the group. We've got every platform, and they're all working in tandem. It's like every day there's stuff out there. There's stuff out there every day. So where there's a media blackout, we're shining the light on that. You know, we can't hide from it.
And Jerome, it's great to see that you're looking well, fit and healthy, and hopefully fully recovered from that horrible bout of whatever it was.
Alcoholism.
That you had. Probably.
That's my Wimmy. That's my Wimmy.
Yeah. I couldn't let you down, you know.
Thank you very much for
one of the classic moments with the dude was when I asked you. I said, Jerome, is he in French in Belgium? What is the French for a cold ass honky? And it is
an ericozy.
An ericozy.
But what's the French for Paul though?
Oh, I need to think about this.
Yeah. Maybe something to do with trains, maybe.
Maybe a train, but you know,
he's
already the night with Saini, so
that's it. That's
there you go.
That's it. Yeah.
Maybe it's a thumbs up. Paul is thumbs up in French.
Okay,
sorry.
Yes. Anyway, Sharon, I must let you go because it's literally 30 seconds before 7. Jerome, great to have a chat with you. Obviously, we'll be chatting before the next Sunday, but that's great. I can premiere this, and hopefully, slowly but surely, I'm getting the sound just about right. Hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully. It's tricky when you don't know how it's going to sound.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cheers, guys. We'll catch you soon.
Problem.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.